Welcome back everyone, CD5 Hole here with another FFT Arena Tournament battle. Today's contestants are TrueLight and Reks. So starting off with TrueLight's team, we have Kite the Ninja, Clavet the Archer, Kirill the Lancer, and Absolute the Priest. Well, I'm sure you guys are familiar with this setup. Now we got the Ninja Knife, Hidden Knife, Kagesogi things, got items for support, Abandoned Feather Mantle to be a distraction, defense up, so decently tanky as well, and move MP up, along with the extra MP from Green Ray, gives him unlimited Kagesogis. Clavet, fast, hard-hitting Stone Gunner. Yeah. Warpath, so he'll only get stronger over time, but yeah, he's gonna hit hard with Stone Gun. Lancer, big damage jumps, basically. TrueLight correctly has Overwhelm, as Overwhelm is the only skill that will buff jump damage. Attack up does not buff jump damage, but will buff just, the regular spear pokes. So yeah, good call on the Overwhelm. I'm guessing draw for Masamune. That's what makes sense given, Lancer has terrible MA. And the Priest, support Priest, basically. Super anti-spell gun with White Robe and Magic Defend up. And yeah, can support with White Magic and disrupt with Yin Yang Magic. Knows Silence Song, Dispel, Magic, and Paralyze. And Auto Potion, so she can take a few hits as well. Reks' team is composed of Blizzard, the Archer, Hailstorm, the Archer, Rain, the Priest, and Hurricane, the Scholar. So, you guys might recognize this as Reks' favorite team, Severe Weather Alert. It is primarily a lightning-based offense. So you can see Blast Guns here and Maces of Zeus here. But there's a backup plan of water. Everyone also absorbs water. We have Defense Rings, the Skull and Priest, and then Rubber Costume, of course, absorbs both lightning and water for the archers. And this archer knows Hawk's Eye and Equipment Breaks to get around units that resist those two elements. Priest hits hard with Strengthen and Magic Attack up. And plus she absorbs the elements, her own spells. She can, target like herself with a spell and then walk straight into the enemies, which will be rather devastating. You have the cool synergy of Blast Gun shooting one of his own teammates, and then having the counter magic to heal both units. And if another unit is in the AoE of the counter magic, they'll get hit as well. That was really cool thing I saw from these guys. The main thing I dislike about the team is that, so this archer knows both Hawk's Eye and the Equipment Breaks. This archer only knows Stigma Magic, Chakra, and Revive. I personally would like to split the Hawk's Eye and Equipment Breaks between the two archers. So in the event that everyone on the opponent's team does absorb lightning, then both archers can do something relevant, instead of this archer just being stuck, just sort of staring helplessly, basically. This match should be fairly close. I'm honestly not sure who will win. I'm gonna give it to TrueLight though, because his priest is probably the most important unit for TrueLight, because she resists, Reks' offense, White Robe and Defense Ring. Those more or less deal with lightning and water, as well as Auto Potion and Magic Defend up. And because everyone on Reks' team has 70 Faith, Paralyze from said priest will be very accurate, will almost always hit, and it will be very disastrous for Reks. I hope I'm not repeating myself, but I personally would prefer this unit to be an Oracle with White Magic secondary, because you get more HP this way, and you get, well, as an Oracle you get like Octagon Rod. But as a Priest you get like Gold Staff or Mace of Zeus. I don't know. Hard to say. But rods are generally a bit better as well, on the off chance they go for melee attack because of the 2 range. An Octagon Rod, of course, has a chance to proc frog. Proc frog. Excuse me. Anyways, and TrueLight's Lancer can also jump to avoid spells from like the Rex's Priest. But the thing going for Reks is that his 2 archers should be able to drop TrueLight's Ninja, which will force TrueLight's Priests to go for raise 2s instead of Paralyze. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. This should be exciting. This should be a good match. And round 1 will take place at map 51, one of the 2 St. Mirren temples. I think one of them's outside, one of them's inside, and we are inside St. Mirren Temple. Again, let's see what happens. Kite immediately softs his buddy. There's 1 and there's 2, and indeed, just like that, the ninja is already down, thanks to those 2 archers. Everyone's charging spells. Oh, TrueLight's Priest does know Silence Song. Magic's going for a Paralyze. She knows Silence Song. Oh, it misses. Oh, and a counter magic. Snagging 1, snagging 2 units. And so basically, I'm an idiot. Reks has taken a very, very early lead. Sigma Magic does get rid of Don't Act onto the Lancer, but it's not going to matter. He's going down right now. Now the other archer can fire away at the at TrueLight's archer. But note how little damage TrueLight's Priest is taking, which only took like 70 damage from a Bolt 2 from that Priest. Very low damage. Thunder Flare looks like it's going to pick off the archer, and indeed it does. Now it is 4-on-1. Donak does wear off, but this should be over. Oh, Bio. Just a little splash. She's very tanky. She can probably bring back someone. But who will she choose to revive? She chooses to revive the archer, who will, more likely than not, be promptly shot down by some combination of Rex's units. Just spells flying everywhere. Bolt 2? Bio? Oh, Rama. Catches both units. Does indeed drop the archer. 1 unit for TrueLight has crystallized already. Lancer is about to crystallize as well. Head break, bolt 2. Equipment breaks, make it, you know, they reduce your maximum HP, make it even easier for you to die again. Your equipment break basically ensures a 2-hit KO. And possibly 1-hit KO. Paralyze does go off, but again, too little too late. But yeah, look at how much trouble Rex's team has finishing off this Priest. I mean, okay, they are dealing with the archer, because the Priest can revive her, but very low HP now. A lot of auto pushes have missed, and looks like she's gonna go down right now. Alright, so Reks takes round 1. Let's see what happens in round 2. Round 2 taking place at Zeklos Desert. This large map, you know, favors Rex's team even more. Right, because of lore and whatnot. So Rex has more time to start chipping away at TrueLight's team. Let's see what happens. I say that a lot. That was like the third or fourth time I've said that in this match. The priest took like, what, 20 damage from that? And, oh, look at how far away that ninja is from the rest of his team, notably the priest, who can res him. I think the priest could probably get in range, and oh no, she's gonna need, I think, 2 more moves to get in range to heal, to revive the ninja. But yeah, the spell guns ignore evasion, so they're punching right through the ninja's mantle plus abandon, which is a huge problem for TrueLight. People moving position. Oh, the archer's there to revive his buddy, and will the ninja get a turn? I don't think he will. Oh, no, he is not. Or, yes, he is. High potions himself to relative safety. But after the Thunder Flare or Maelstrom goes off, after the lore goes off, another archer can probably finish the job with a blast gun shot. Indeed, that is what happens. So once again, the archer is in, TrueLight. Oh, but there's a paralyze. Again, this will help things. 165 damage from that archer to a 40 fury unit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Another bolt heals though. Heals all that right up right away. So I was way off on the prediction. Reks could easily, right. Being able to drop that ninja, to two-shot that ninja, was pretty darn huge. And now the Reks' Elemental Absorb can sort of take over from there and minimize all other damage output from TrueLight. Gunshot, like so, and he's back up. The ninja does get a turn. There is a Kage Sogi, silence, and don't move. Don't move? Could be relevant. But there's a bolt too to, you know, again, hurt and heal. This is the definite advantage and power of Elemental Absorb teams, because of that built-in synergy. I was going to mention the archer goes down, but re-raise picks him up just in time for the heal from Bolt 2. And that looks to be a Rema. Paralyze. Snags the archer, and thankfully for TrueLight, his ninja did not get caught in as well. But it doesn't matter, the ninja goes down again. The archer is getting low. Masamune is not going to do the trick. Archer does get a turn, he does chakra himself, but not for enough. He's still in danger. Again, paralyze very important, right? It's giving TrueLight some room. Some breathing room. Short charge, or no, paralyze just gets to go off first. It snags the priest as well. So TrueLight could be mounting a comeback. He's sort of stabilizing. Sigma Magic gets rid of a Don't Act. Archer goes, what does he do? Shoots? Oh, haste wears off on the priest. That's not good for TrueLight, because TrueLight needs that priest to get as many paralyzes in as possible. But here's a raise 2. The priest go for a bolt 2 onto those 2 units. Archer chakras himself to safety. He barely survives. Another nice thing about Elemental Absorb, you won't get mid charge anymore, because you absorb your own spell, so they can't redirect it to you. Kagesogi lands, don't move, and don't move. Priest goes down though. This is TrueLight is in this game. TrueLight is definitely in this game. The archer is probably still in range to die to a gunshot. Oh, not anymore after this cure 2. TrueLight is in this game. Ninja is there to pick up his Lancer buddy. Blizzard goes for a revive. This is what I was expecting. This match is hard to call, but I think TrueLight is going to take it actually, because now Reks' team is stuck in sandbag mode. If the lore gets off, it does get off, so that picks off the Lancer. But the Archer is hasted and very angry. He's not actually berserked, unfortunately, but he's at a nice 13 speed and he hits very hard. Alright, Warpath, boosting his damage up over time. And Paralyze onto 2 units, likely to catch both, and does indeed catch both. And TrueLight, wow. It looks like TrueLight has made a comeback. And now, TrueLight's units are free to just smack away at Reks. At Rex's units. They're both stuck. They're both don't acted. What can they do now? Dispel to get rid of re-raise. Excellent move. Because this stops... This further reduces the chance of Reks now making a comeback. But things are looking very grim for Reks. TrueLight should be taking round 2 decently shortly. That attack up Stone Gun Archer. We haven't seen Stone Guns in a while, but you know they still hit hard. They're still pretty good. They'd certainly wreck my team, actually. Oh, this Paralyze was a lot lower chance than I thought. But he does have Kaiser Plate, which provides a 20% magic evasion. So it's actually very lucky, pretty lucky that TrueLight did manage to paralyze both of Rex's archers. And oh, now he paralyzes his own archer, unfortunately. But it's still a 4v1. And barely alive? Barely alive. Another don't act. Don't move and don't act. So any second now. Any second now. There we are. There's round 2. Alright, let's see what happens in round 3. Ah, I said it again. And for the tiebreaker round, we're going to map number 1, the Gate of Igros Castle. So round 2, TrueLight managed to make a comeback. Largely, in part, in my opinion, to those paralyzes. I want to take another look at round 2, because that was a good round. But those paralyzes, you know, just held off Rex's offense just long enough to give TrueLight the room he needed to make that comeback. And now the priest in range to paralyze 2 units right off the bat. This is huge. This is huge. The ninja is dead already, because that's what those archers will do. But he's managed to paralyze 2 units. One is no longer paralyzed. Lancer has not actually made a single jump yet. But again, this is good, right? Enemy, or TrueLight is forcing Reks to spend turns taking defensive actions rather than offensive actions. And Paralyze hits the priest again. Yeah, only 80% odds. It's TrueLight is getting rather fortunate with these. Make no mistake, with like almost all of them connecting. But it doesn't change the fact that those Paralyzes have been absolutely critical. And here's a raise 2 incoming. Elemental Absorb doing good things like that. Nope. Full healing. An ally. The ninja gets a turn, gets in range, and drops 1 archer. Now Kiro the Lancer does a nice hefty poke onto the Scholar as well. This is definitely something I've noticed in Rex's team, because I've done one match with them before. Like, they were very momentum based ones, because I guess this is the downside of element absorb teams, is that ooh, guarded. Oh, very lucky for TrueLight there. TrueLight's definitely getting a bit lucky in this match. But what I was gonna say is that you know, if Rex's units are injured, they spend their times healing each other instead of hurting the enemy. That's all I was gonna say. Ooh, Scholar has barely enough HP. Priest goes for another 80% don't act. Thunder Flare, does it unit? No, it procs HP Restore instead. And the Paralyze hits again. Things are not looking good. Right, like that. So yes, no, I mean, the good thing is that he has counter magic, so you can heal 2 units in one action. Archer just tucked away in a corner, but he is building up Brave, aka damage, for those nasty stone guns. Priest has to raise 2 again. Archer is out and about. Shoots down the Archer just in time, just before the lore goes off, but he gets revived, so the lore is going off anyway. And bandage onto the Priest. So now everyone on Reks' team is available at full force. Pretty solid lore, 90 to 100 HP heals, and probably a bit less, or similar in terms of damage. Dia from the Priest. Not the best of decisions. Oh, the crit just for fun, because the Lancer was already doing like 173 and the Skull went 172 HP. But the Archer goes down as well, and it looks like TrueLight will be taking this. And the revive missing does not help things either. Poor Reks. Now the Archer can continue his little rampage, as will the Lancer. They both hit very hard. Again, these are all 40 Fury units, and they're still taking almost 200. Taking a lot of damage. Don't move onto the Archer as well, but that's probably fine given he can still heal his buddy like that, and also revive his comrade right next to him. The Priest is don't acted, however, and the Archer is probably... oh no, HP Restore, still keeping him alive. Lancer continues to poke away. Still haven't seen a jump out of him, but that's fine, he's doing good damage on his own. 63% paralyzed coming up. 1 unit down. Paralyzed lands again. And looks like the Priest is going down now. So it is 4v1, and that 1 unit is both don't move, it's both disabled and immobilized, as they say nowadays. Yes, don't move and don't act is like more like elegant or whatever, but you know, don't, or disabled and immobilized, but don't move, don't act, it gets the point across, it's cute. It's Final Fantasy Tactics, everyone. Anyways, totally irrelevant, but TrueLight, well done. Excellent. This was indeed a good fight. Thanks for watching, guys.